Trying to hunt.
Okay. What? Oh. Technical difficulties today. I think we got it mostly sorted out. Last week we went and found Xenon H. Today I'm going to try and find where CEO. Find that other ship that we haven't gotten yet. I hope. Let's see. Are we still getting audio? So I don't miss anything. Okay. Got to be ready.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Huh. Now I see. That there. Nope, still didn't work. Still have to restart the audio engine. Okay, turn it off. Okay. Voice meter banana and X4 do not play well together. That is my conclusion right now. Not a great one, but that's what I can come up with. Let's test this. I want to see if screen is getting this audio. Try that one. No, not going to stream.
In addition to
All right. Okay. That's the trouble when running so many different audio things. Like I love Wavelink. Great when you're using Elgato stuff, but I have other audio outputs and inputs I want to use, and so I have to use Voicemeeter to give me some extra things, but then it apparently doesn't like for it all. Anyway, the game is being very quiet right now for some reason. But it is working. Let's figure out what these new sectors are. Good evening, Mr. Nister. How are you doing today? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Aside from just the whole frustration with audio settings, I'm doing good. So, X4, its audio, does not like playing with Voicemeeter Banana. And I'm not sure if it would like Potato. I haven't tried it with Potato. I don't want to mess with it anymore right now. I had Voicemeeter Banana running to route my like Twitch alerts and everything correctly. And with Voicemeeter Banana running, X4 is like, nope, not sending any audio anywhere. Close Banana, change the audio output for X4, and it starts working again. Because you have to change it and then change it back. But like as soon as Voicemeeter Banana runs, X4 stops sending audio anywhere. Close Voicemeeter Banana, have X4 change its audio output to kind of like reset it, and it starts working again. Now I'm looking for COs down. There it is. Memory off of memory of profit. Yeah, I thought it was odd too because before I had to do the whole reset my computer, I had run X4 with well, it would have been Voicemeeter Potato at the time. I've downgraded to Banana because I don't need as many input outputs. But I thought I had it running side by side with it, and everything was just fine. But maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Half the profit. Potatoes. Oh, well, I'll send you the link so you can examine it. So the official site or company, whatever it is, vbaudio.com. Then they have several versions of their software. The Banana is like the free version. It doesn't push you to buy or donate or anything. And then they've got Potato, which is like the full-on version, gives you a lot more. It's basically a digital audio mixer. Accelerate. Let's put a guidance to there. Oh, but I wanted to upgrade my shields. Yeah, so did I get crew? I don't remember if I bought any crew here. I also figured out a name for this ship, but I don't remember what I figured out yet. I put it somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. Crew. Yeah, I've got crew. Promote best to captain. I have to not be the captain anymore. There we go. And then I'm going to give this ship orders to go to Terran shipyard. Upgrade and repair. Today we're going to outfit the H. I'm going to get everything where it's missing shields. I know Dr. Reed. I'm doing bad with names today. That to not really sell the gear, but I think I'm gonna have to some degree. At least for the time being. Oh, I can't. Why can't I put some Terran shields on here? Why can't I give it Terran shields? Did I click on the... No, we're on the shipyard. Okay, let's choose this shipyard. Yeah, I can't give it... I can't give it shields. Alright, so, Nister, is this a thing? Like, when you capture a Xenon ship, you can only put Xenon equipment on it? Is it like I think it's the Boron? Only Boron gear gives them Boron ships? Because if that's the case, then that entirely changes my plan today, and I'll have to give you a different plan. Because the other part of the plan, which I can still work on, is finding CEO's doubt. Send the rapier to here. Anyway, that is the case. Man, that stinks. So that means I've got to get my station construction game going. Reverse engineer this Xenon H I have. Right? So that would be the only way to get, because there's no representative to go and buy the blueprints from. I'll have to reverse engineer all of it and then build it, be able to actually fully equip this thing. So it's useless to me right now because it has no shields. Got a few shields on individual components, but it doesn't have shields for the ship itself. So I don't want to take it into any actual battle. That kind of stinks. But yeah. Oh well. That is the case. So we're going to station it in a safe spot. We're going to tell it to fly here. North H. Fly and wait right there. Where's it going to go? Yeah, just safe enough route. Should be able to get there just fine. And then it's right next to a station. If it gets damaged on the way, I can get it repaired real quick. And we're good to go there. Now, I gotta go back to the flag fleet. Excuse me. Let's check on their
Entering
progress.
system matrix number 451.
Can't attack that. The Dread Rich is not in a fleet. That's not good. But we'll leave it out of the fleet for now and get it over to... Where's the closest? Incoming ads. Closest shipyard. Dreadwitch is there. I need a shipyard. Shipyard. Will let me dock. Upgrade repair. Let's get it repaired. It has shields, yes. Okay. Shopping and confirm. Go through safe sectors. And then we'll get it back into the fleet later. Rapier is on its way. Let me find. So yeah, we're gonna go find. I've reset all the audio settings. Now I got to change it back to the way I like it. We're trying to find CEO's doubt so I can get the other ship that I've unlocked. And then I think we're going to go back to timelines. And because there's that one mission I could not, I was unable to complete. And I want to complete it, at least with 1 star, and unlock the reward for it. Need to get him to a wharf so he can get repaired. Let's get rid of this guidance. I don't need that anymore. And go back over here. Things sitting pretty there. What is this? Hey. I'm not super worried at the moment because the Talati are in here in full force. So I'm not overly worried about my station or ships here. They're under construction. The stations are, and my ships are protecting it. So we'll let that be for now. And let me pull up my notes here. That's not it. Did I put a reminder, maybe?
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting order. Where did I put it?
Sir?
Up there. Okay, I had a name for the Xenon H, but I don't know where it is. It was Latin. Some kind of Latin. For creative or creator, something like that. Because the Xenon ships are originally terraformers. So I was trying to go with something like that, but I do not know where I put it at. I will look for it later, but it kind of a moot point at the moment since I can't really do anything with that Xenon ship for now until I get it reverse engineered. All right, so our Rapier is in position. We're going to teleport to it.
Entering system. Memory of Prophet.
Take over. I see a gate. Nope, that is not a gate. Oh, no problems, Nister. No problems. You're there. I know if I really call on your name, you'll take a moment. So no worries. I just need to find the gate to. There's an accelerator. Is the accelerator? To.
Autopilot. Engage.
He is down. Test points of gear for Uro coming. Okay. Which maybe your first painting commission. Oh, nice. Nice. Missions are good.
Autopilot Disengaged.
Is the when you have a moment, just sort of let me know if the game audio is too loud. I'm still reworking all of it. This says to an unknown sector.
Entering memory of Prophet 10.
Memory of Prophet. Well, that's not. Well, I guess that is kind of where I want to be. Sounds fine to you? Okay. So it's not overpowering anything. Alright. Good, good. This is where I want to be. It's a Memory of Prophet 10, which I have not yet explored. Apparently. Now I need to go. I am looking at a map. I'm using my Steam overlay. Because time-wise, if I was watching an X4 stream, and it's somebody who's like in kind of later in the game, I don't know if I would enjoy watching them just trying to explore and find it and everything. So, yeah. If you want to call it cheating, that's fine.
Autopilot engaged.
I don't think it's technically cheating, but it's close, I guess. Although I will shout out the website that I'm using, because since forever I've used this guy. Has been around, and he's probably a bigger X Universe fan than I am. Now, I don't know him personally in any way. I've used his website since I started playing the X series. And he's got all kinds of information and everything. Just drop the universe part off there and you get the X4. You can get to the main part of his website. He's got information about every X game on his website. Tons and tons of information. Great resource for anybody that's going to play any of the X games. Which ships do I got so far? I unlocked the first one from the racing ship, which is what I'm trying to go find now. And I got the H. That's the only two I got unlocked at the moment. Yeah, anything else? I think he also, I know he also does Elite Dangerous. I used his site for a lot of my Elite Dangerous research, deciding on what ships to go and buy and all that.
Unknown object.
And where to get them at, things like that. It's a great resource. What else does he do? I think he does a couple other space games. X2, X3, X3 Terran Conflict, X3 Albion Prelude, X3 FL. What was FL? I don't remember FL, what that stands for. X Rebirth, X4, Elite Dangerous, and then Forums. Yeah, so it's the X series and Elite Dangerous that he does. An amazing resource for all of those games.
Osprey. Sentinel.
Farnham's Legend. Yep, that's right. That's right. Now that you've said it, I totally recognize it. Although I never
Object.
I played it for a little bit, and I just immediately went back to Terran Conflict. I think of the X3s, Terran Conflict was probably the best one. And welcome back, Casey Strange. It's been a little while. How are you doing today? Legend or Lex. Yeah, that would be very similar words, two L words. Although now that I'm like getting into the story of X4, I should really go back and play the story of all the other ones just to like really catch up on it. You just rage quit X4. Why? What happened? I'm still getting my buttons reconfigured too, which is why I don't have Legion running right now, the voice attack, because I don't have all my shortcuts redone. Once I do, I'll reprogram Legion and then we'll have voice attack up. What happened, Casey Strange? Something with the 7.0 update? Get you? Or maybe timelines? I can understand that there's gonna be a lot of people probably rage quitting because of timelines. I can understand why. I don't agree, but I understand why. One is the book, one is the game. Yeah, I should get the book. I'd like to read the book. Is there an audio version of it? That'd be easier for me.
System. CEO's doubt.
Alright, here we are. Whoa, just popped up. Now, I gotta fly around and find this ship. So let's get a guidance to there. We'll do autopilot.
Engaged.
Audiobooks only in German. Aw. Dr. Reed! Welcome back. Casey Strange. Oh, you're taking a while to respond because you're on the phone. Cool, that's fine. Take your time. How are you doing, Reed? The doctor is in the house. We are looking for the other ship I unlocked, and then we're going to go back to timelines. Oh, and Mister, I have not figured out which mod was causing the HUD to flicker. I can't figure it out. I'm going to keep trying to, but I'm not sure what it is yet. Your grill just went kaput. So now you're eating an egg noodle pot. Well, gas grill, I'm guessing, since it went kaput. Electric grill. Okay, yeah. Well, you know, nothing really against gas grills or electric grills, but a charcoal grill or a wood fire grill has never gone kaput. Just saying. I prefer the charcoal myself. Before I moved to Sweden, and we're in an apartment house, so I can't really do the grilling anymore. But when at our house in the States, every single Friday, without fail, I was out there grilling. We grilled hamburgers and hot dogs every Friday, and then we had them the entire weekend because I grilled a whole pack of both. Oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I could be wrong then. Yeah, I take back what I said if that is the case.
Autopilot engaged.
I'm not used to calling that a grill. Well, we call it the oven, I guess. Oven. It's kind of in the middle. Hmm. Well, I certainly made assumptions right there. Because I still have a hard time, even in here in Sweden. I'm like, oh, this is the word I know, and I have my own definition for this word. But then, like, they have the European English definition for that word, so I'm like, yeah, okay. I gotta wrap my head around that. Oh, the pork chops would have been so good. Yeah. That stinks. Alright, what is up with... Autopilot is activated, but it's not using travel mode. Let's travel mode ourselves manually. We'll watch the map. Hopefully find this ship. I wonder where it's going to be this time. Because the H was actually in kind of like felt like a bit of an odd spot.
Autopilot engaged.
And I've already pushed the boundaries of this X a little bit by accident. Chicken fajitas. Oh.
Autopilot disengaged.
Why was it that we were not at the spot? We'll let it keep going here. We're in travel mode. Let it get through with this area.
Autopilot engaged.
Whisper the fajitas over. Hey, you know what, Mister? I really hope you guys over there are working on making the teleporter that's in the game real. Like real life. You come up with it in the game, it's now your responsibility to make it a real thing.
Awaiting orders.
Make it so. Yes. Isn't it funny how things that you're looking for is always in the last place you look? And when it comes to X4, it's always in the last spot of the system. Like, you've discovered everything else, now it's in the last area of the system. Sure, we're working on it. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be working on it. Alright, so this is not working out at the moment. I got a feeling I have missed it somewhere. Somehow. I'm gonna start dropping satellites again. Go north. We'll get that last little bit right there and then we'll go north. Alright. I do have a little bit up here I'm not entirely explored. The hotfix. I don't know if it did or not, because I have not done any, aside from looking at the map to discover where the sector itself was. I've not done any other looking into to see where the ships are supposed to be at. Okay, it is autopilot is making me mad.
Autopilot disengaged.
Northeast, follow the ore.
Autopilot engaged.
So that the ship. So this is supposed to be those unlocked by the racing mission I had. You're thinking that somehow it was mixed up with another mission reward. What you're saying, and then fixed with a hot fix, hopefully.
Autopilot disengaged.
This is a racing ship. Okay. Nothing so far.
Unknown station.
Unknown station. How do I have an unknown station at this point? Somewhere over here. It is a racing ship, but you think it's the wrong racing ship. Okay, I gotcha. Alright. Don't see anything like that. Let's do that.
Autopilot engaged.
No, they weren't. I think there's all unique ships. I don't think any of them were the same as any of the others, were they? You're gonna unlock all 3 sport. Okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
There's
Autopilot
the elite.
engaged.
Well, hopefully we'll find out pretty soon. Only 3 types. Okay. I didn't get to see them that well. I was trying to race them and beat them. Okay, this is... Oh, wow. Hello. Asteroid. Nothing. I'm gonna go deploy satellites now and just have static sight everywhere. 'Cause unless it's off the map. Chin. In Freedom's Reach? Oh no. Unless this is it. There it is. There it is.
Autopilot disengaged.
Wrong thing selected. Let's come to a full stop here, please. Matching a speed of some... What was I matching speed? Alright. Should be in front of me. Oh. Let's do this. Let's go like... It was showing up on my HUD a moment ago. Now it's not. Do that.
Elite sport.
Horribly garish paint mod. I was not paying attention. Alright, I'm going to try. I should be able to take this one myself instead of having to send over the pilot. We're going to try that this time.
Sir?
Rapier.
I've been playing Starfield. I keep on hitting E instead of F.
Elite sport.
I'm sure I missed it. I just, after a little while trying to look for it, and it was so big, I was like, I give up. Let's just send over the Marine. Alright. Engine stopped, but I'm not coming to a stop. Fan mode. I hear it. Yeah, backspace didn't work. It's if I hit backspace, it says engines. There it went. Now it worked. Didn't work last time. Is it mine? Yeah, it's mine now.
Docking
Okay,
granted.
there we go. Free ship.
Elite. Sport.
Free ship. All right. We're going to tell the Rapier, going to get it out of her. So I wish I could have taken the H that way. Maybe I should have had more patience with it. Because then it wouldn't have gotten more damage. You know how they do when they get damaged. Wait for what? What am I waiting for? Something going to happen? You got me worried. Wait for me to realize. Oh. Okay. What am I going to realize? Get rid of that. Rapier's doing its thing. Okay. I'm liking the inside. This is new. I just haven't been inside one of these in a while. My logo's already on it. That's awesome. This is a stock Elite. Well, that paint mod. Isn't that a different paint mod? I've never seen that one. Oh, look, I have a message. Go look at that before we fly off here. Ship database transferred. Information stored for possible future research project Elite Sport. Has race engines though. There's what it looks like a stock Elite except for a funky paint mod. Yeah. Functionally, it has no weapons and racing engines and shields. Okay. And what is this about? From Betty. Well, that's our AI. Ship database transferred. Information stored for possible future research project Elite Sports. Let's get to the research here. And there's the Elite Sport. We can potentially research it. Ship gets blown up, you can build another. Okay, cool. I still need to... I got to build my shipyard so I can reverse engineer the H. But that's going to come later. That's going to be a while. I got another... I read the message. Really? Oh, there it goes. That's... I had to click off and make it. Alright, let's fly this one around a little bit and then we'll jump over back to the lines. See what kind of speeds we can get up to. Alright, without boost. Oh, it's still going. .630. Oh yeah, that, I mean, this is fast. 630. Without boost. And then boosting. $23, $24. 2,500 maxed out on the boost. That's pretty cool. Let's take it over to a station, fly around the station, do some loops, and then back to timelines. Why? Why? Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the long, arduous flight back to the station as we have no travel drive. Alright, explain that to me, Mister. Why was the travel drive, like it was not in the racing ships in the timelines? Obviously it's not in this one. Why was that done? What's the reasoning behind not giving travel drives to these racing ships? And is it something I can add to it if I get it to an equipment dock at some point hours later of flying? Both. Give me both. Because kind of like a lore reason, well, you can't use travel drive to race, but like, well, no, you wouldn't want to anyway because you can't make the turn. So, but you still got to get the ship to the racing place. And wouldn't you want the travel drive to get the ship to the race arena? So lore-wise, I'm like, it doesn't make sense to not have it. Unless you have a lore reason that actually makes it sense to not have it. That's what a freak... Okay. I suppose, yes. Alright, Casey Strange. You got your reason as to why you rage quit. We will get to that in just a moment. We're going to fly around here a little bit. Enjoy the speed and maneuverability of this racing ship. And then I'll pause and take a look at that. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. It's quick on the turn. Even at high speed, it's got quick turns. It turns on a dime and everything. Very nice. Alright. Well, let's come to a stop. I don't want to be flying forward when I load this game back up. And let's save it. Overwrite. Yes. Alright. So let's take a look at everything here. So when it's saved, we'll start timelines. And then I'll read. Save successfully. Play timeline. New timelines. Alright, so let's see. Go up to Casey Strange real quick. Nothing seems to work. Trying to do some terraforming, so build warehouses with 6 million container storage. Build like 20 freighters to fill it with wares A, B, and C. Now L traders arrive with 5 A's when they should carry 2,000. Station right next to has 7,000, but available. That's interesting. Let's pause that for a second. So if only 250 are showing up as available, check your logical overview for the station, because it may be trying to hold on as it may be AI is controlling what is in reserve and what's available for sale. It could be that could be affecting it. Can't get 60 fighters to kill a single Minotaur. Well, I have trouble getting fighters to do anything as well. That's I think that's just the nature of fighters at this point. And then your 160L lasers won't start shooting at Buccaneers even with an explicit fire command. That is, I've got no idea why that would be there. Interesting. I'm sorry that's happening to you, Casey Strange. For your station storage and everything, I don't know if you've done it or not yet, but double check go into the logical overview for the station and make sure all the settings are correct. Because that one where you got the 7,000 only 250 showing up as available. That sounds like the station manager is like, no, I have to hold this in reserve. So you probably should go in there and override that with your own settings. Unless if you've already tried that, then ignore that advice. But if you haven't, give that a try. All right, lore reason. They stripped everything out of the ships to get the most amount of thrust out of it, less mass, less stuff taking energy, etc. Okay, that makes sense. Strip everything out and just pump it all into Zoom. Okay. And then like Dr. Reed said, you use a freighter to get it there. So it's very similar to the actual race cars we have in real life. They're using semi-trucks to move it to the racetracks. And they do take out all the necessary stuff and all that. So, okay. Lore-wise, cool. If you have a track car, you usually have a track. Yeah, okay, yep. Exactly what I was saying. So you take a carrier or something, some other ship with an S-dock to transport if you want. Yeah, so I would take probably like the Cerberus or an equivalent. Because it's like, you jump in that, it'll get you from point A to B, and it has one S-dock. It can store one ship inside. You can take two racing ships with you with the Cerberus or an equivalent from another faction. That'd be my chosen method. But like most track race vehicles, it's mostly to be trophy sitting. Yeah, agreed. Case string, you've seen foreign trader reserve 1,000 wares. That's fine, but it doesn't add up. So, all right, that reminds me of another setting you could do. If you really want to focus your stations on the terraforming, don't let them trade with other factions. Disable faction trading while you're getting your terraforming going. See if that helps too, because there's probably like conflicting things. The station manager's trying to reserve, foreign traders are reserving, which it's easier to see the foreign traders reserving than it is to see what the station manager is trading, because the foreign is available, like you can see that almost anywhere. You can only see what the station manager is reserving from the logical overview. So you could have a combination of those two things happening that is causing your issue. So definitely check that logical overview and disable foreign traders from trading with your station. That may fix the supply issue. I don't know about your laser issue. That one is beyond me. Gameplay reasons for no travel drive. Discussed about how we could make this work out, and basically the issue was that if we dropped the racing ships into the sandbox, then we already have fast ships, and they would just be competing with those. The removal of weapons and the removal of travel drive was to make them something special, even if special in this case is mostly useless. I can see it's, yeah. Well, no. I tapped it by accident. Yeah, but I was saying, special, people buy special stuff all the time, like the cosmetics and Fortnite, all that. So I agree with the gameplay reason. I didn't agree with the, I was thinking, well, there's not a really good lore reason for it, but then actually explain it and actually compare it to real life racing cars. Absolutely, that makes sense too now. I think I was thinking more like, oh, this is going to be a racing ship like the Delta Flyer from Star Trek Voyager. So like, well, they didn't strip it down for anything. It was just it was built to be a fast ship. It still had its warp capability and everything else. So I was thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be like Delta Flyers and everything. But no, if working it more like a real life race car, that makes more sense. Yeah. So that's something I'd like to put in a personal request, is like, I love the racing and I like that we have it in timelines. I think there could be room for it to be in the sandbox as well, like a repeatable quests that are races, and have a little monetary reward for the first, second, and third place. And if you don't get first, second, or third, well, no reward. I think there could be there's huge room for that. I don't know how much work that would take to actually build it into the sandbox. I think we kind of discussed that before, and there's some obstacles to get over there. which is why it's just in the scenarios right now. But I think there's room for it as far as gameplay, having new gameplay features. To say how long you've been playing. Even that travel, they wouldn't. Yeah, because you took out the weapons. AFK switch. All right, Doctor, you've been early 2000. Yep, quite a few hours. And that was muted. Yep. Yeah, Casey Strange. I don't know what to tell you there. There's thank you for the lurk, Jen. Hope you're doing good tonight. I still need to set up a command for that. Let me put a reminder. I know that's that should be a command. I'll make it. Maybe I'll make it a voice to text something if I have room for that. I'll work on that maybe tomorrow. Reminder set. So don't forget this time. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, Casey. Aside from trying those things with the logical review to manage the station better, it sounds like you do have some legit issues going on. So read actually how long you've been playing overall. Do you know how long that particular the save you're having trouble with? How long has it been going? Number 4 is open. 4 has not been open before. Closed. That's closed. Open. All right. Let's look around in here. Empty, empty, empty. Nothing. All right, I gotta go slow through here because I was missing things last time. I was going so fast. Maybe this was open and I've already got whatever was in here. But it seems new. There's nothing to click on. So this one opens. Oh yeah, I have been in there. Sticky notes, I remember those. Not interactable, but they're there. They're a thing. It's just odd that when something is what I'm doing, I tell them, then I didn't hear the question. Oh no, I mean I ask because I want to know you guys, especially those of you that have been around, you've chatted before. I want to know what y'all are doing. Be honest about it. X4 is one of those good. Especially the way I play X4, I can absolutely just sit here and actually chat with the viewers, and I like doing that. Occasionally, I do get into a dogfight and have to pause chatting for a little bit, but I like to chat. People just standing around here.
The creators are bringing peace and justice to the universe.
Are they? Nothing to say. I know these guys are not. They're not main characters. Oh, I went off center. And I hit crouch first. There we go. We'll go back and do... I gotta work on that one mission that I have not got a star on yet, so I can unlock that ship reward. And I think... I gotta look at my controls again. I think it's Control A, attack. We'll look at that. Oh. I didn't know that was going to put me out. So we'll look at it right now and then we'll get back in there. Controls. I can't wait till I have voice attack set back up. Then I can just set the controls. I can tell it what it is, and then I can say what I want. Attack my target is Control A. Resume assignment is Control R. All right. That's what I needed to know. And it's left. I could do that maybe and not have to move my fingers away from other controls. We'll see if that works. And if it doesn't, because I've always had trouble with the hat on the joystick. I tried to do one thing, but it slots into another spot before it gets to where I'm actually trying to get to go. Alright, so this is where I need to get a star. At least one star on here. So I can unlock the ship here at Napoleon's Fortune. Let's get this one started. This one here is going to be pretty intense combat. For those of you that have not seen it before. Also, I suppose if you haven't played Timelines, there'll be spoilers ahead.
Starting operation now. Transporters are undocking. Protect them while they deliver materials to the auxiliary ship.
I didn't feel like I was straying that far from it last week, but maybe I was. Maybe I was going further than I thought. No, it does. I felt that way too, Casey. Like this particular one is like really difficult. Then I was in another one that was, as far as combat goes, it was just as messy combat. But the objective was different, so it didn't seem quite as difficult. I was able to get the star. Yes, why do I keep getting that hint? I've done that.
Transporters are entering the cloud. Stay near them. Holy Order fleet is detected in the vicinity. Be careful. They may be interested in our operation.
That is not what I have to do.
Hides. Vanguard.
Now we can do match target speed. Well, on this first volley, we can stray a little bit further. It's things like the wave 3 or 4 where I gotta start staying near the auxiliary ship.
M.
Yeah, that was not what I wanted.
Got it.
This is too much for me.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Come on,
M.
you'll have to do better than that.
Yeah, that's true.
Really didn't want to do that.
Yeah, the new icons. Although I think I see it. This one. No, I got it wrong.
B.
That one's the wing lead, I think. Got the little extra thing underneath his thing.
M.
And then this one is not. Maybe. I could be wrong. I haven't really paid a lot of attention to that since the update. I like them and I don't like them at the same time.
Damn, mission failed. Abort operation.
What? Okay. Restart. What blew up? What did I lose? I guess I lost one of the transports. Took too long taking out the others. I must have, because I know I've lost a transport at one point in time, but I must have lost all 3 transports here. I was being too conservative,
Starting
I think.
operation now. Transporters are undocking.
Last week I was too aggressive, and this time I was just too passive.
Hides.
So I've really gotta
Protect
find
them
the
while
right
they
balance.
deliver materials to the auxiliary ship.
I wish there was a way to match my travel mode speed to their travel mode speed as well. Just like you can regular.
Transporters are entering the cloud. Stay near them. Sensors indicate xenon activity.
Alright guys, do y'all want third person? First person view for this one. You can match standard, like where we are right now. Match that, but I can't match travel mode speed. Hello, Retro Apocalypse. It's been a while. How are you doing? Alright, we are on that now, so let's go get these guys before they get here. Not too bad. There we go, not too bad. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, well, I've never been able to, so maybe there is a way and I just didn't realize it. So y'all think there is. Maybe I've just missed it. Which is not unusual. I miss a lot of things, apparently. I don't do a lot of digging around the system files. Also, I don't do a lot of flying like this. I usually play the game from the map. So I like to manage my stuff. So, I'm still learning a lot of the shortcuts because of that. Someone behind me? No. Just gonna get into this guy. Oh, he just went out of range. Okay. Got him anyway. Alright, there we go. Our next target. Technically, yes, it's still my Terran character, but we are in timeline, so let me tell you what I'm doing here, because I have my own head canon for how timelines works. I still have Wraith, the Terran. Let me snooze the ad so it doesn't interrupt my description here. I have Wraith the Terran, He's still building his military and everything. But he, a very future version of him, was plucked out of that universe by the people that run the whole timelines thing. I'm describing it as kind of like Legends of Tomorrow, DC's Legends of Tomorrow, because they're doing all these like, oh, there's a disruption in timeline, go there and fix it. So my character, many years down the road, was plucked out of his universe, and he's now working for these timekeepers, as it were. And so he's going in and doing these missions, and he's able to use his newfound abilities and or newfound access to technology and time travel. When he finishes certain missions, he leaves behind surprises for his past self, and that's the rewards I'm getting in the sandbox. So that is my headcanon for how timelines works into my sandbox, which is why the stream is still titled as my Terran Bounty Hunter, because it's in my headcanon the same character. Yes, thank you. I thought it was a solid headcanon too.
M.
Just not good enough. That could be your last mistake.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
This is too
There we
much
go.
for me.
I gotta get rid of you. You are really ripping those freighters a new one. Gotcha. Nice. Nice.
Acknowledged.
Oh, that missile's gonna miss. Whatever ship this is, I don't remember the name of this ship off the top of my head right now.
Awaiting orders.
If this was a Terran ship, I could have told you immediately, but it's not Terran, so I'm a bit biased.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. That's our freighter, or the support vessel. Things are good to go here. We are going to stay closer to it this time than we did the last several times, because I do not want to lose. I need to get 1 star so I can get the ship reward. I'm going to send my fighters, my wingmen, after that ship. Let them handle it for a moment.
We're taking hits.
I understand. That's kind of our job. Just don't get killed.
F.
Affirmative.
Oh, I'm about to lose that one. Right?
Awaiting orders.
Alright, there we go. Everybody return. We're going to sit near the auxiliary ship. And just defend it for a while.
The Holy Order ships are entering the cloud. Their intentions are unclear. Be ready to intercept if they prove to have ill intentions.
Not at the moment. Let me pause this so I can explain that real quick. I was doing some updates on my computer a couple weeks ago, and things went horribly. So I had to reinstall everything. My controls are not, my key bindings are still not the way I had them originally. I'm still trying to figure out which ones I'm missing. Plus, the 7.0 update added some new stuff, changed some key bindings around a little bit. So I'm trying to get all that fixed first, so that I can get Legion back up and running for the voice attack system. So hopefully next week I'll have Legion back, and I won't have to worry about using all my keyboard shortcuts as much. I'll let Legion handle that for me. But yeah, that the updates I was trying to do really kind of screwed me over for a while. Yeah, I took a break for a little bit. That messed with me on the keybinds, and then also losing all the ones I had. Because I had a cheat sheet for them. But then, like I said, I reinstalled the game. I lost all but my save files. The things got changed in 7.0, changed stuff. So, everything just changed.
F.
There's an F. We're going to wait right here. We're not going to go out to meet it.
You've made a serious mistake.
I don't want to make the mistake of going too far from the auxiliary ship this time. There. That's the only one coming in.
Junk.
7.
Nova. Vanguard.
Nova Vanguard out there on our team.
Something hit us.
Got it.
Yeah, we're staying real close to the auxiliary ship this time.
Really not enjoying this. You're in trouble now.
M.
You do? I can picture it in my head, but I would not know the name of it until it's like presented to me. I can't sing the 150 song. I think the Fruo was what, 3rd, 4th generation at this point.
B.
This one's closer, and it doesn't have any other allies intercepting it first. Say B.
You're making a
Oh, bedbound. What happened, man? I just lost a ship. Lost a wingmate. Man. Go away. You destroyed one of my ships.
That's fine. I can take one hit.
Gotcha. 610. Yeah, probably. The back stopped working for a few days. Couldn't stand it. Oh, man. I know how that is. I know how that is.
M.
It's coming at us. They're still dealing with that
Extraction
guy.
complete. Auxiliary is moving out.
All right. Progression.
Holy Order bombers are attacking auxiliary.
M.
You're making a big mistake.
Confirmed.
Welcome back, Nister. Just in time for an ad break. Who are you? Oh goodness, why is it doing that? Who are you attacking? Don't attack. Burn.
Affirmative.
What did I break?
I'll wipe you out.
Nothing.
M.
Oh my.
Got it. Engaging.
lost one of my wingmen, but I didn't break anything.
Awaiting orders. Got it.
How much longer? Got you right there.
M.
Awaiting orders.
No, 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 no.
Oh, where did the ship go? There it is.
Got it. A Xenon capital ship showed up on our sensors, and it appeared to go straight for the other.
Awaiting orders.
Sure. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Alright, so I'm going to take both of these. Tell them. What? I can't give them a guard command? Protect until further orders command? That sucks.
Awaiting orders. You're going to regret that.
I'll punch you out.
Come on. Hit the thing.
Affirmative.
F. M.
Awaiting orders.
Stop your attack immediately.
What? Did I accidentally hit the port ship? I guess I did.
F.
That was a really silly thing to do. I'll wipe you out.
M.
AI has been updated, yes. I would say it is better. It's an improvement for sure. I've not really gotten to test it out in the sandbox too much yet, but from what I've seen here, very much improved. There, we got a few things. Strange. Remember this now? Most of the fights seem to take place right on the edge of the map. There's always, yeah, always resizing. I'm hating that. Which yeah, wasn't infuriating at all. You should be able to pick up your old save, Retro. Why wouldn't you be able to? They prioritize player above all. Yeah, they did. And it still will, depending on what you're attacking. Dr. Reed pointed out earlier, if you attack the leader of a wing, you will still get prioritized. So if you attack wing mates, it evens out, made it better. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get that. I understand that for sure.
This is too much.
Alright, you're next.
Awaiting orders.
Fence ground.
Get out of here.
Promise you next one. Try a pirate run. A pirate run?
Auxiliary
Okay.
is out. We'll take it from here. Good job.
Alright. Auxiliary is... I got it. I escorted it out safely. Yes. Alright, finally. I tried... How many times did I try this last week, Reed or Nister? 3, 4 times, and I could not even get 1 star. But here we are. I got a star now. At least 1 star, so I got 3 stars total, which means I've unlocked that reward. I'm going to take a picture of that so I know where go get that reward at. Box. Oh. Alright, so let's look at my stats here. Surviving transport ships. Yeah, so you get 100 points per. And so what happened earlier, I must have lost all the transport ships, and that's what made me fail initially. 1 survived this time. I'd like at some point. I do plan at some point to come back to all these and get max out the stars. Just not right now. Right now, we're just going to try and go through and get 1 star on each, unlock the rewards, explore them in the sandbox, and then I don't know if I'll stream the full, the completionist or not. So maybe I will. We'll see. So at some point, I'd like to get all 3 surviving. Surviving ships in my wing. I lost 1 ship. And you get 50 points for each. That stinks I lost that 1 ship. I should have been with them instead of sending them out on their own, or should have kept them near me instead of sending them out on their own. Auxiliary ship health percentage remaining. It did not take any damage this time around, so that's good. All the points there. Enemies destroyed. 17 enemies at... I don't know how many points per... Some kind of points per. That usually tells you. Individual. Let me pull up the thing calculator. 5. Yeah, 5 points per. That makes sense. Also, let me text somebody. Something in the house. I want to know what it was. You love those challenges where you got 1,000 points in the top spot, got 112. Yeah. So, all right. No, I can't. Because scores will not be uploaded due to your game being modified. My game's modified, so I don't get that option. There's a few where the calculations are a bit broken. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Reed, but because my game is modified, I won't be able to do that. Although I've been saying I need to turn off all mods when I'm doing timelines because it keeps on doing reload mod every time I move from a mission to back to the Nexus. The score required for my total score, 535. Next rating was 600, which 1 more transport ship surviving would push me up to 4 stars. My high score is 535. Number of times completed 5. So I failed 3 times last week then. All right. Back to the Nexus. Oh yeah, I get that. The only thing I think for the whole mod, the limitation was the venture ships. And again, so you and I were both programmers, but we like you're a game programmer. I'm a web programmer, so I understand there's some differences in how we approach things there. But I'm just like, there's got to be a way that when a ship is loaded up to be in the venture, that there's a verification process that goes through. Like, yep, all the things on the ship are vanilla, and there's no modded things on the ship. That's just like surely there's a way that could be done. But then for this right here, no, there's no way of really easily making sure that what you're doing inside of timelines is not modded. So for this, yeah, no leaderboard if you're modded. Absolutely agree with that. All right, so we're no longer going to talk with the not main characters. She was brought in to the Nexus the same way I was after my second or third mission, I think.
Greetings, creature.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Split processing strange circumstances, creature. Kind of you to ask.
Here if you need me. You can call me Harper.
Indeed. Thank you, Harper.
All right, so that was a little bit more conversation with her than the last time, so that's good. Difficult thing, and more difficult if you make it, the more susceptible people misusing it. Yeah, yes. So that aspect of programming is true both as a game developer and a web developer, I think, because even in websites and web applications, the more complex you try to make something, the more possibilities for vulnerabilities and glitches and other things could appear. I absolutely agree with that. So it's always like, the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. That always works out better. But I don't know. I think it's something I just enjoy discussing with you, Nister, about how that particular part of this. I know we discuss a lot of things about it, but that's the one I always come back to because I enjoy that discussion of how the ventures work and the ways of trying to allow like a game that's modified, but still strip any ship that somebody sends to the venture of mods. Or of game mods. It's an enjoyable conversation. Don't think I'm ever trying to force you into doing anything or that I'm upset about it not working. It's just when I get a chance to discuss programming, I take it. Get around here. Because even if there's like a way my modded game could upload ships to the venture, I probably wouldn't do it. I never got into the ventures. You want more ventures? Reed wants more ventures. Go get on that. I don't know, I did it. So here's why I don't like ventures too much. And it's nothing really, like I've gotten over it. I'm not upset about it or anything like that. But when X4 was first announced and it was said that there's going to be online play, I immediately was like, oh, this is amazing. We're going to get to play X4 with friends. I had a friend at the time who was close enough in the time zone at that point in time that she and I were like, oh, we're going to play X4 together. We're going to form a fleet and everything. And then it's revealed what the online component is, and it was just like, that was a huge letdown for me. So I mean, I built the venture module, obviously. I tried it out a little bit. I had the online thing on. I saw other people's ships in my universe. And then I was like, well, I need a mod that will do this thing for my economy or help me with my trade routes and everything. And then it disabled all the online features. Like, okay, screw it. I'm not going to do it. It was a disappointment. And I can't use it if I want to install a few quality of life mods. Don't need it. I'm sure it was, but at that point I was already like, there are certain mods I will not play X4 without that mod. The Trading Mules mod. I won't play X4 without it until X4 enhances or until Egosoft, I should say, implements what the Trading Mules mod implements. I will not play X4 without that mod. Hands down. Oh, let's see, Nister. Yeah. Because what is sent to the venture system is heavily validated XML, and there are only certain ships which are accepted. Probably safe, but it wasn't just about sending ships. There were local things to do, and like I said, the simpler you keep it, the less attack surface. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree with that part, Nister. The simpler you keep it, the less attack surface there is. So something that would be possible in future. In beta, at least, it kind of makes sense to. Yeah, restricted to make sure that everything's behaving exactly expected. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I get the logic behind not allowing modded games to upload ships, but then you're also saying the exact same thing that I'm saying. Well, this is the way of allowing it, and I don't think it would change your vulnerability much. I think it would still be fairly simple because it's like, hey, look, here's the acceptable XML. If your ship doesn't match one of the variations of acceptable XML, it gets rejected. That seems pretty simple to me. But no, at the same time, I understand why you're doing it the way you're doing it. All right, so these are you okay with spoilers, Retro? Tell me that first, because if I explain any of this, it is absolutely more spoilers. The LT dropping Astra is better than Endgame Crisis. I want to get to the Endgame Crisis again, but I was enjoying that. A lot of combat. No Star Destroyer. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, see, I mean, with proper XML validation, which I think they probably have it already, you wouldn't get Star Destroyers in your universe. Nister says they're getting psychotherapy. Keep it spoiler light if you can, but no worries if not. Okay, I will try to keep it spoiler light. But if you watch me run the missions, there are spoilers there. So this is timelines. This is the physiotherapy. Okay. Not psycho. Well, it could be both. It could be either or. They've got pain. So I got back pain. Turn your back and break your back this way because I mean, they're getting their backs broken. They're just stretching. All right. So Retro, you need one of these, don't we all? Okay. So this is the Nexus. I told you the headcanon already. So this is the Nexus. This is where DC's Legends of Tomorrow. This is their ship where they do all the incursions at. And when you're in this mechanism, your mind is embodying another person at the event that is a threat to the timeline. So we'll go into one of these and half listen, half don't because spoilers. I am ready for my next mission. So we are on. I've completed all these. Oh no, come back here. We completed graph 1. I've got at least 1 star on all of them. Eventually, I need to come back and get the full more stars on the fade. Okay, yeah, similar to Animus, except it's not just reliving memories. You are actually going back. Only have, yeah, I mean that'd be another reason you wouldn't get Star Destroyers. I did get this one, right? Darkest Cascade. Yeah, I got that ship. There was no reward for that one. I've got the picture of that one, and I got that ship. So we're on graph 2 of 3. And I have not yet done this mission. So this is our next mission. All right, so retro. This is where you need to half listen, half not, because there will be spoilers here, but there's also the terminology they'll use will kind of clue you into how this works and how it is similar to the Animus, but also different. All right, continuous workloads under the stressful conditions of outer space can exert considerable psychological stress on individual sentience. To mitigate this and enhance mental well-being, fostering intersentient relations through recreational activities is essential. The Spaceport Stride is one such popular event, a competitive yet friendly race through a spaceport's urban environment dotted with a series of technological obstacles that test agility and strategic thinking. And shout out to the Nister, real quick. He worked on these races. I've only been able to do the one race so far, but I think he's done a phenomenal job with these races. He'll tell you he didn't do the artwork, but he did all the layout and everything and getting these race missions ready for us. So great job on that, Nister. I'm really enjoying the races. I'm not blaming you. I'm congratulating you. More races, yes. Observation of non-pivotal sentience participating in such non-threatening scenarios provides invaluable insights into evolving space-time dynamics and is highly encouraged. The embodied sentient, that's the key word there. The embodied sentient. So we are transported and we're actually embodying somebody. Is eager to engage in this leisure activity. Completing the race and retrieving the trophy not only aims to reinforce its competitive rank among its co-sentients, but also strengthens social bonds and showcases its prowess in navigating complex environments in a spirited yet challenging setting. A sigma variance equal to or greater than 1 star will collapse the quantum wave function favorably. Unappropriated vessel with unusual library design presumed in sector Mu Kai's Revenge. And then we got our statistics. So this will be another ship we unlock. If we get at least 1 star, we'll unlock another ship, and that's probably another, since it's a racing mission, it'll probably be another racing ship. So let's see here. I've missed a couple of things. I do say that, Mister. I do. More races? Woo, yes, I agree, Retro. You say I am enjoying them. I really am. No joking there. I am a bit mad sometimes when I don't get first place. Or well, not mad. Frustrated. Frustrated when I don't get first place. But that just means I can keep on doing it until I get first place. That's good. I have not done this one yet. Oh, you think this one's gonna make me mad? Okay. Reed's like laughing at that. Okay. Some people hate this one. Okay. Next one is good. Mu Kai. Okay. All right. Well, this is the one we're doing. It's a bit more difficult. Okay. Yeah, I'll take my time. It is predictable. I think it'll be okay. Like I said, frustration will enter if I'm like, I don't get a star. Sure. A little frustrated, but it just means I can do it and I'll get better every time.
Nebula Open Cup, we're brought to you by Hetty Makapsit's Togs, your go-to for the slickest threads this side of the schism. Today we're back again at Cardinal's Domain for what looks to be another thrilling race. This course has become the stuff of legends, with young daredevils zipping past the station's towers and burning down the lengths of the station. It's not just a race, it's a showcase of skill, speed, and of course, the ultimate in racing horsepower. It looks like we have all the racers on the line, ready to show what they've got.
All right. Oh, there I go again. That is my fault. That is my fault. I learned my lesson last time, but I have not... I guess I haven't learned it. Really. Yeah, I gotta work on my turns better. Gotta work on my turns. This is a drift race. Oh, what did I just do? I guess I can't just hit the reset from there. I have to actually lose and then we'll reset.
As the
This is
racers
not the right
power
ship.
around this track, you can feel the effort that went into making these machines the best they can be.
I'm all turned around. Notice debrief is reset. Okay. No, all right, Mister. I understand that there are some players out there that are just like, if anything, any little thing goes wrong, even if it's their own fault, they're upset. They hate the thing. Not me. I am messing up my own mistakes here. These are my own mistakes. This has nothing to do with the race itself. It's space race drifting. It's great. I'm loving it. Even in my little mistakes here, I'm loving it. It's not a great name for this. Notice debrief. Well, the reset is inside of the debrief, is what Reed meant.
Excitement at its finest. Today at the Nebula Open Cup, we're brought to you by Hetty Macapsit's Togs, your go-to for the slickest threads this side of the schism. Today we're back again at Cardinal's Domain for what looks to be another thrilling race. This course has become the stuff of legends, with young daredevils zipping past the station's towers and burning down the lengths of the station. It's not just a race, it's a showcase of skill, speed, and of course, the ultimate in racing horsepower.
Stuff for legends, yeah.
It looks like we have all the racers on the line, ready to show what they've got.
Oh, really? Okay, that is frustrating that the ship, the control level, I feel like it's not responding to me entirely correctly, or it's more sensitive than I like. I'm not sure how to explain it right now, but it's like I'm telling it to go to one spot, it's going somewhere else.
And yes, cleanly overtaken.
Okay, I know what it is. These ships have no stopping power. Everything's geared towards going forward. There's nothing to stop so that you can make your turns easier. That's what I'm not liking about it.
As the racers power around this track, you
I'll have
can
to try.
feel the effort that went into making these machines the best they can be.
Oh, come on. Alright, so let's just work with that for a minute. Alright, flight assist disabled. Where's my spot? No, I think flight assist is just going to make that worse. Now I'm drifting down. It won't stop drifting down. I'm not mad. I'm frustrated. Slow and steady wins the race, but I don't know. I am used to the heavy fighters, but these things are like way out there. Yeah, so Retro, the flight assist, turn that off is not good because it makes all the things I'm hating even worse.
We're brought to you by Hetty Makapsit's Togs, your go-to for the
Watching
slickest
oh, that'd be
threads
funny
this
to watch
side
as a
of the schism.
spectator.
Today we're back again at Cardinal's Domain for what looks to be another thrilling race. This course has become the stuff of legends, with young daredevils zipping past the station's towers and burning down the lengths of the station. It's not just a race, it's a showcase of skill, speed, and of course, the ultimate in racing horsepower. It looks like we have all the racers on the line, ready to show what they've got.
I was like, Nister, I am one of those people that wants to, like, get it. So I am going to be, like, coming back to it fairly often until I get the full, all the stars. Oh, that one's going to throw me for a loop.
As the racers power around this track, you can feel the effort that went into making these machines the best they can be.
I was doing good. I was doing good. Then I got cocky. Okay, I was doing good. I had it. I had it. And then I messed up. I won't do that again. Alright. I used it one time to just stay on course, and yeah, but it was too much. I don't drink. Very drifty because intentions to throw the ship sideways a lot. Definitely not everyone's space. Earn a track before you go fast. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Dr. Reed. I probably should try that a little bit more.
Nebula Open Cup, we're brought to you by Hetty Makapsit's Togs, your go-to for the slickest threads this side of the schism. Today we're back again at Cardinal's Domain for what looks to be another thrilling race. This course has become
I
the
left
stuff
my
of legends,
engine
with
on.
young daredevils zipping past the station's towers and burning down the lengths of the station. It's not just a race, it's a showcase of skill, speed, and of course, the ultimate in racing horsepower. It looks like we have all the racers on the line, ready to show what they've got.
Yeah, I accidentally left my throttle up. I'm sorry, Nister. You're gonna hear it a few more times, probably. You have a fix for that? When's that update coming out? 7:10? Okay. Not skippable. I think it is... I don't know if it's necessarily hiding a loading screen. It is skippable? I've tried. Press escape? Oh, I haven't tried pressing escape, so... that's on me.
As the racers power around this track, you can feel the effort that went into making these machines the best they can be.
Oh, come on. I even didn't boost this time. It is. I know it looks frustrating. I'm a little bit frustrated, but I'm still having a ton of fun with it.
I'm sure he must be happy with that.
Oh. I was drifting and everything trying to get that one. I'll get to your chats in a minute, guys. I'm really focused here. Trying to be. I'm in 5th place. Still got one more lap to go. Maybe I can pull out another lap or two.
Do you think they're hoping we didn't see that nudge?
Position. Maybe get 4th position.
A valiant effort by the newest pilot on the track, but the cosmic winds weren't in their favor today.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I started to get the technique there at the end. I was starting to get it. Because what I was trying to use the boost for is like, okay, I'm turning, I'm in the point where I want to go, and boost to force my ship into that direction and get all the momentum going there. But as Mr. pointed out, boosting on this one is not that great. So what I started doing is throttling down, then using the throttle back up to get that momentum in the right direction. So I think that's the technique for this one. Yes, Nursery, you can post links. Rules are click links at your own peril, so go for it. No, go ahead. That's fine. I don't mind being shown up on this. Go for it. Reed laughing. It's not cruel. Not cruel at all. It just, what it means is I can watch what they're doing, figure out how they're doing it, and then do it myself. I'll learn from their success. Retro, so if my memory serves, I think I used the toggle assist off to reorient and then put it back on to stop the drift. That might be a bit tricky. So with a fighter, I do the same thing, and it works great with fighters. But with I don't think it's going to work that well with these light racers. And yeah, you have to be disciplined with the throttle. Now, because my throttle, the way my keyboard and everything, where I have throttle slash flight assist toggling, I would not be able to move my hands back and forth quick enough. I got 3 stars. That's the tactic, yeah, and that's also fixed. What is fixed? What is also fixed? There's something somewhere that's also fixed. All right, there's the YouTube video. The axe faces. That's axe faces run. Okay. I'll open that up so I don't lose it. Used to be number 1. I don't think he is anymore. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing in this area. You can't gain much with flight assist toggling here. Other 2 races, that does save you a lot of time. Okay. I'll have to try it. An axe face is using a mouse? I agree with Retro. That's cheating. Crash the engine after you finish. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's look at our stats. We'll get a picture of the reward area. Completion time, 3 minutes, 53 seconds. I got 6,600 points for that. 100 points per second under 5 minutes. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Even though with all the crashing and missing things, I still got under 5 minutes. Best lap, 1 minute, 7 seconds. 100 points per second under 120 seconds. All right. And position 5, you got to get first, second, or third place to get any points for your position. But still, 3 stars. Not too bad. Next score, fourth star is 18,000 points. I'll shoot for that next time. Let's get a picture of board. We now have 2 rewards to pick up in Sandbox. Mouse and, yeah, Dr. Reed uses a mouse and keyboard. Do it, mister. Absolutely. If you can't convince them to do it like an official one, make a mod. Absolutely make a mod that introduces it. You have the know-how. And I will use it, guaranteed. I want to get a HOTAS again, Retro. I had one, it broke. So I'm back on my old Logitech cheapo thing, but I got to get a HOTAS again. All right. On that makes sense thing, again, I'm an outsider looking in. 56, I'll have to look at that one. I didn't have the X56. Outsider looking in, why doesn't it make sense? Because from a player perspective, it makes sense. It's a repeatable in-universe thing I can do. And if it's set up with like, there's, you do, like you got the simulated economy. You guys have programmed simulated economy. Program simulated viewers that will bet on the race, and you can bet against yourself or for yourself and win money that way. I mean, players would love that. I would love that. Bundle it into the next big update, or bundle it into a DLC even. Betting it, why? Why is the betting a no-go? Is there some, like, it's not real money. I don't remember the reason, if you've told me before. Oh. I suppose that is the only thing that affects his age ratings. Man. Okay, so forget the betting. Just, first, second, and third credit reward.
How are you doing?
This place disturbs Split. Split cannot leave. Cannot go home. Split distant from proper time and place.
There are missions. At least there's something to do.
But what are missions? Why are recruits doing them? Who are high-ups? These missions do good? Or is Split slave to malign force?
It is what it is. All we can do is learn more about this place.
Indeed, Split sees no escape. Must think further on this.
Pokemon got away with it? I suppose in the originals. The original Pokemon, you had... I wouldn't really consider it betting, though. Which part are you thinking about there, Retro, on Pokemon? Because I remember there was like the casino that you put in. You're always guaranteed a price. You're not really like, oh, let me, having ratios and... But they didn't really work like real life slots. I don't know. Maybe that's why they got away, because it wasn't like work the way real slots do. There was always a actual reward. I don't know. It could go either way, I suppose. A lot of people don't like the races. Adding them in would get a load of backlash. Plus the fact that as the universe is dynamic, there's no real guarantee that any station, etc. will exist. So setting up repeatable races is, okay, yeah. By making a league with progression using the timeline scenarios as a basis. I don't remember being able to lose in the originals. I could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I don't think you could. All right, Nisto. So, yeah, the universe is dynamic. You'd have to overcome that. All right, so let me address the first part. A lot of people don't like the races. Adding them would get a load of backlash. F those people. First off, F them. If you don't like a game's feature, don't use that feature. Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right, Retro. If you don't like a particular piece of content, don't play it. Now, I get if it's like, oh, I don't like this thing, but the only way to complete the game is to do this thing, then some frustration about that is warranted. But if it's an optional thing, just let it sit there and never touch it. Those kind of people get on my nerves like no end. Like nothing else. I cannot stand those kinds of people. All they want to do, they want to complain. So they'll find anything they can complain about, even though it's just something you could completely ignore and it will never actually annoy you because you didn't do anything with it. But you're complaining about it anyway because you're just a complainer and you're a baby. Your parents should have spanked you more. The dynamic universe is the next obstacle. Now, as business strategy wise, yeah, the people are going to complain about it. So I guess the proper business strategy is to not do it so you don't get the backlash and complaints. Okay. Still not happy with it, but I understand the business strategies there. The dynamic universe. With the stations, like, okay, all the different universes I've been in, the Argonne shipyard and the Argonne wharf have always been in the same sector. Same with all the other wharfs and shipyards. Like, they're always in the same spot. And am I just really, really lucky and I've always had them spawn in the same spot in every universe I've done? Or are there some stations that are always in the same spot? Correct me if I'm wrong there. I'll pause my... Yeah, there are places. Okay, so I would use those. Because I mean, it makes no sense that your races would be at big stations. So your races could be set up around those areas. And couldn't you run like a script that's like, sets up a dynamic race? It says, all right, it's got to be 5 rings. The rings we're flying through right now, there are 5 rings, and they'll get placed throughout the asteroid field in Argon Prime. And that script can be like, oh, well, there's a station too close to this ring, so we're going to move it so many coordinate degrees over this way and place it instead there. I know that may be like complex scripting and everything. Maybe it's not possible based on how the universe is generated. I don't know for sure, but that's just throwing out ideas. Well, you have a long one there. Oh, I like the 1,000 meters, 1,100 meters per second. I like that. I'll take that. Spawn in a new sector with faction logic set to false. Restrict Pox spawn. Now you have an area where stations should be free from problems. That, Dr. Reed, yes, I was thinking along those lines, but I think that would be the way a mod would do this. I don't think that would be the way to do it if it's vanilla. I think a same dynamic like that is A, difficult, and B, not as good as curated. Oh no, I yeah, absolutely agree. Difficult. I do all kinds of dynamic web applications that are trying to do similar things. Obviously, it's not the same on the same level as a game, but similar. So yes, difficult. Anything dynamic is difficult. I agree with that. But once it's done, sometimes it's like some of the best content out there, the dynamic stuff. Be not as good as curated, of course. I would have to probably, with racing, I would probably have to agree. A dynamic race course would never be as good as a curated one. But could still be fun, potentially. But that would, like, I'm thinking along the lines of like the dynamic one would bypass the whole, oh, I don't like the racing, because if they never activate the race quest, the course never appears. They never even see the course here. So they can't say, oh, I was flying through the asteroid field and there's the ring for the course. But no, it wouldn't be there because it's dynamic. Set faction logic for sector to false. It was all good. Place. There's a disabled race course and sandbox. There is. When you say disabled, what does disabled mean? Like we can't see it? Like if you told me where it was and I flew to it, there would be no indication that's there. Is that what disabled means? You can see it, but the rings don't do anything. Okay. Well, have those complainers complained about that? I think it's something you don't make a big to-do about it. It's one line in the release notes, and it's just squeezed into the next DLC or squeezed into the next update. One little line in the release notes. The complainers don't really know about it. And then, because if they're not complaining about the disabled race rings that are there already, they're not going to notice a few more pop up here and there. I could be wrong, but I don't like complainers, and I always do stuff to make them complain more because I'm not going to listen to them. I'm like, you want to complain? Okay, here's something else to complain about. Here's something else. Here's something else. I'm going to keep on doing this until you stop complaining. Because you're still playing my game. Playing all you want, you're still playing. What was I thinking? I was saying. I lost my train of thought. Ooh, number 3 is open for the first time. That's a blank one. That's closed. This one's open. But I think, so you could, here's what I was thinking. The process that goes through and places all the stations that are not hand placed, it could be like, oh, here's a race course, adjust station placement, so that your stations don't get placed on top of a race course. Which I'm sure there's something like that happening already with the race course, the disabled race course that's there. And then you could enable that race course with a script when a player activates a race quest. That way all those players that don't want to do racing never have an active race course that they will see. Nothing. For now, yeah, absolutely. I mean, based on the the business decision. They're like, well, we don't really want to create a reason for these people to give us bad reviews. I get that. Because that's where these people, I think the reviews, some moderation has to happen on the reviews. Oh, well, you're complaining just for the sake of complaining. Get rid of that review. It doesn't count. Since we don't have that, you have to make some decisions based on how the reviews are going to read. So because of that, and that being an actual business decision needs to be made that in that direction probably, I think the best way to solve this is a mod. Just like you're doing. That's probably the best way. Yeah, just keeping in terrible features until they think the race is going to... Yeah, retro. That's right. Yeah. Which is... I've tried. But I've hovered over them. They haven't popped up as something I can click. Because like these come up with use. And I have put my cursor over... Oh, there's one. There's one. That is a very small area to try and get the cursor over. Tell me there's something to be found here, and it's not just turn a light on and off. I think it's just turning a light on and off, and I'm a little let down. That door doesn't open. Wait. Now that the switches are a thing, it's empty, so nobody's assigned to that room. I think that's the new person, the split that's been brought in. That's her room. That one is locked. All right, so let's look at it. Does this switch do the same thing? It does. What have I found so far? I found in one of the rooms, I found the nameplate, and I found a thing sitting in the locker of another room. And so I've talked with everybody about the who was on the nameplate, and then my character said something. Well, why is something's in this room? The Terran name? Okay. I'm not good at knowing whose names are what. I think it was this room had things sitting there that looked like looks like that yellow thing right there. If you can't read it, it's Terran. If it's a single long name, it's Terran. Okay. If it's three names, possibly with a number, Talati. Let's see, this switch work? That switch works. I'm going to go turn off all the lights. There. All right. Yep, I'm good. Doesn't make anything show up, but who cares, right? I still want to know what's going on with this room. This is where I found the nameplate. I've talked with everybody about her. Everybody's like, oh, don't talk about her, don't talk about her. I want to know what's going on with this. Why is there dirt just strewn on the floor and the plants growing out of that? That's just... I can't do... No. NPCs sleep in their beds. I haven't seen them do that yet. Alright, so 2 and 3 are now open. 4's been open for a little while, but let's see if there's any more open. Okay, both of these have empty nameplates. Okay, you said 3 names. Number. Talati. Here's a Talati. He is messy. Although it's not as messy as that room with all the plants and dirt strewn everywhere. I'm still like... I think it's cool that you can turn the lights out, but it's like, why? Is there something significant about it? then again, I've been opening up those drawers the whole time, and there's nothing really significant about them except for the one that I found something in. So, there's not everything has to be significant. It's just when I find a new thing, I'm like, I want that one new thing to be significant. All right, number 5, still closed. Number 6, still closed. 7, still closed. 8 is closed. And 9 is closed still. All right, let's talk to people.
The creators are bringing peace and justice to the universe.
All right, Retro. You
Their
have
true
a good
purpose is
evening.
unknowable. They cannot be
We
seen
will
by
see
us,
you hopefully next
but
time,
they
next week.
are as gods to
Have a good
us,
day at work tomorrow.
and we are their agents. We are guardians directed by them to right the wrongs of the universe, to protect the generations to come, to wield their swords in the name of peace and justice, to grow an army of guardians to fight by our side. This is our destiny. We are the guardians of destiny.
We are the guardians of destiny.
We are the guardians of destiny.
We are the guardians of destiny.
Now let us pray to the creators.
All right. Boltish much? That was very like bolt. Interesting. Interesting. Through the hole. Now I want. Oh,
I fail to
there's.
see why you are no longer assigning recruitment missions to me. It is essential that the newlings are fully aware of the profound importance of the opportunity with which they are faced.
You failed 25 recruitment missions, Tamaktal. What am I supposed to do?
You are a robot, a suspiciously intelligent inorganic. In my time, the likes of you would be illegal in most of the galaxy. I demand to speak with your superior on this matter.
You know you're not hurting my feelings, right? And you can demand all you like, but no one's discriminating against you. You just talk too much.
You say I talk too much?
Yes, my copy can only hold the impedance bubble open for a limited time. You spend so much time wittering that the bubbles collapse before you have got the recruit's consent.
You are implying that it is my verbosity that prevents me from completing these recruitment missions satisfactorily?
I'm implying nothing. That's what I'm telling you, in words.
Perhaps I can make some effort to be more concise in my approaches to the newlings?
Okay. I'll put you back in the recruitment rotations as they come up.
I appreciate your candor on this consequential matter, inorganic.
I can see you're already working on your verbosity.
Yes, I thought it was the other one at first. I'm not discriminating, but then that one came up. I was like, oh yeah, right there. That's me every day. People are like, what are you implying? I was like, I'm not implying anything. I've just told you facts. That's it. It just is. There's no implication. Just is. Yes, you should. I mean, always. Yes, absolutely. Love it. You have nothing to say to me, mission director? Nothing at all. Okay. So much for a main character with nothing to say in between a mission. Go get the other guy. Run! You have something to say, surely. Nothing. She has been in there every time I've come out the last several missions. I've not had a chance to talk to her. If I wait here, will I see them get down from there? Or do they only change out when in between missions? Because I've not seen MCs use their beds, and I've not seen them actually move and go up or come down. It's just there's different ones in there every time I go in and out of the mission. The change when, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Right now, I'm just wondering. I found a new corridor opened up. Number 3 opened. Now I've got 1, 2, and 3. I've only found 2 items. I found the nameplate and I found the item in someone else's room. And I found the light switch for the bed. And I've overheard some conversations and I've talked to them about that nameplate. Other than that, I'm not getting a lot of in-between mission content here, I feel like. Let's see. Got 30 minutes left. Against the Tide. No mission reward here. No mission. All right. Well, I got to decide then. Or I'll let chat decide. A poll. Hazing the newbie. Start poll. Okay, there's a poll out. Go vote. Exchange with Hazen newbie. Yeah, Dr. Reed hates you. It's a fun mission, but can be frustrating. I mean, I think all of them have the potential to be frustrating, but they're also, so far, I've had fun with all of them as well. So, all right, come on. We have 6 people watching. Everybody watching. Even if you're not chatting, come in and put in a vote real quick. And I'm hoping we don't have an even split the entire time. Because then I'll have to choose. And I don't know what I'm going to choose. I'll have to roll a dice. And I turned off purchasing extra votes for this one. Because of a certain somebody purchasing extra votes. Oh, nobody else is voting. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so it's going to be missions. Looks like it's going to be missions. Got about a minute and a half left on the poll. I think that's a minute and a half. It's about half the time. I put 3 minutes on it. All right, so how much of the Dr. Reed, you seem to be knowing a fair bit about timelines here. How much of it have you played, or have you been watching Captain Collins or someone else go through it? Because I thought you didn't do the update yet. You played it all. So how... I thought you kept your X4... You didn't update your X4 to 7.0, so how are you playing timelines without 7.0? You bit the bull... Okay. All right. Gotcha. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. I think I asked you the other day, but I'm having a hard time remembering it. What was it you didn't like about 7? There's an epilogue. Are you talking about the epilogue for Timelines, Nister? Or an epilogue for Sandbox? Timelines, okay. Icons, colors, and Crisis. I think, well, okay, the icons, yeah. I think you could fix, I guess you can't fix colors if it changed the faction name or faction colors. All right, missions. We are doing another mission for the remainder of our time. The poll, the viewers have spoken. You can change faction colors? Oh, okay. Tell Dr. Reed how. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Why did y'all change the icons for ships? Others are working perfectly fine. You get used to icons. I'm not getting used to them. Okay, here we go. Next mission. Against the Tide. Turn off bloom and change colors and accessibility. I did turn off, I think I turned off bloom. No, I turned off the glow. I didn't like the glow. All right, description. An aggregation of autogenic presentients, identified as Xenon, have commenced unprovoked hostilities against orbital infrastructure installations, ostensibly to disrupt resource flows. Prior projections assigned this event sequence a lower confidence than observed timeline vectors suggest. It is advisable to reevaluate this event sequence until a confidence level of 3+ sigma is attained to ascertain predictive coherence. So it's saying try to get 3 stars, I think, there. The embodied sentient is tasked with repelling the advancing tide of autogenic presentients by any means necessary, including the use of destructive force. Failure to protect the orbital installations will likely result in significant resource disruption and potential societal upheaval in adjacent sectors. The icons have one specific for each, one for each class. Not all of them used to be. Well, okay, that I can agree with, getting it changed that way. You want sharp edges, your eyes. Yeah, that's why I turned off the glow. The glow was not great for me. Okay, no, sir. I'm 5 an icon for each class. However, I feel like these icons are bigger, and like Dr. Reed was pointing out earlier, it's now much harder to tell who the squad leader is. They seem bigger somehow.
Receiving transmission.
I haven't seen any crowns. I've seen a thing underneath the icon
This
that I
is
think
not good.
is it, but I've not seen any crowns.
Transmission.
End of transmission. Okay, so somebody just blew up. Let's see here. At some point, I'm sure other things will show up, and we'll try and look and see if we can figure out Squad Reader on it. The crown is there, but not as noticeable. Okay. I've not seen it yet. So I'll have to keep a closer eye on it. Alright, we are in... This is a Boron ship, right? Theseus Vanguard. Fighter. There's a comms thing that's very easy to miss in this mission, and if you miss it, it gets much more difficult. Terran, yes. When I pulled it up, there's a comm. There's a comms. Well, it just did a transition that ended before I even got to hear anything. It's just like the audio started working at the end of the transmission. Just like the race you just... Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. It is just like that one. I'm not good at keeping up with the ships unless it's the Terran ones. Fly there. Let's fly there. You know, I ignore the names of all the ships aside from the Terrans. I used to know the names of the Argon, and then Terran stuff came out, and then I forgot all but Terran.
Hostiles detected.
You can deploy mines and laser towers to assist you in defending the objective. Okay. So that means I have some. Is this the message you're talking about, mister? Players have listened to in-game messages. What sort of new thing on madness? Oh, yeah, I know. Question for the pros in chat. Is there an easy way to tell which station is being built on? Build on? Can you clarify that, Casey? There's one telling me about another ship. Oh, okay. Is it the same dialogue box, though, Nister? Or is it audible comms? Yeah, Casey, can you clarify? I'm not sure what you mean by which station is being built on. I think it's audible. Okay. Close this. Deploy military. I have 4 of each. But that being said, I don't have to go into that menu to deploy them, so I'm going to set up controls for it. Steering, weapons, deploy countermeasures, they're not there. Modes, menu access, options, camera, target, display, MISC, should be in here then. Deploy nav beacon, deploy satellite, mine. I don't have any mines. Did I have mines? I might have had mines. Well, I got laser towers. We'll make that Control L. And we'll do Control M. Toggle radar mode. I don't know what that. I've never done it. We're not going to override it for now because I want to know what it is, actually. So can I do Alt? No. Alt M does not. Anything. All right, let's toggle radar mode. Nope, don't like it. I'll never use that. You use Shift T for laser towers. Well, I'm setting these up, keeping in mind that I'm going to be connecting them to voice attack. And I like to use the control for voice attack usually. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but I do. Yep, confirm, because I don't care about that radar change. Which station is being expanded? Okay. A couple hours, you gotta check and see if they're done. So the easiest way that for me, and I can't really show you because I don't have any stations here, but I usually go into my property owned. Then you have that drop down area, and it will show you off to the side dashes if there's anything that's still in construction or not constructed yet. Then you can expand that further, and it'll show you like percentage completed on it. So like this right here, it's all complete. But there's a dash or some other thing next to it, that means that there's a module in that category that is incomplete or not even started yet. So that makes it easy. You can just expand one station at a time. Or go to, yeah. I'm thinking like he's looking for an easy way. He doesn't want to have to go into each individual station he's got. I'm thinking this way is just like expand each station once. Would be the quickest and easiest way to see that. Instead of right-clicking each station and going into the build screen. But that also works. Yeah, so if you got dashes, it's I think the dash means it has a module that hasn't even started being constructed yet. Probably because it's still waiting on resources. So let's get... Protecting this station, correct. Let's drop... I'll wait. I'll drop a laser tower in a little bit. Okay. Info mines and laser towers. Yeah. Okay. Let's drop a couple mines here. I'll hold on to the other two.
N.
Okay. I suddenly have wingmen. No, I don't have wingmen. They are just here. They are on my side. They're under my control. Okay. I'm going to make them my wingmen. Is this it? Is this what you're talking about, Mister?
Joining squad.
M.
Tells me to switch to it. Oh, I haven't gotten that order yet.
Right. Engaging. Confirm.
incoming wave. This wave is the first wave isn't over yet. Still got ships from the first wave here. They attacked us.
Acknowledged.
They're just misunderstood. I mean, they are to a degree. I hate not having more powerful weapons to take on the P's.
Acknowledged.
I gotta check here. Now, I've not earned any new, or I don't know. Started out, I was one ship alone, and then it just popped in these two and gave them to me. I've seen some other friendlies here, so I wanted to check and see if I have any more under my command, but I do not. The research facility doesn't have any there, but there's a hop. Nemesis, Perseus, and Ares here assisting. Seems just not under my command, so I'm going to check that real quick. Whoa. Why did that go hostile? Was I attacking him by accident? Guess I was. Or he's been taken over. Owner is unknown. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I feel like I may have accidentally attacked an ally and turned them hostile. But we'll see. He was in front of the... Yeah. So that might have been a mistake.
Awaiting orders.
I don't remember my countermeasures button. That's the problem. Alright. Destroyer in, Xenon Destroyer inbound. Additional reinforcements have been dispatched to aid you. Understood. Our objective is to wait, prepare for incoming wave, and time left is 56 minutes on that. Additional assistance is not here. Well, no, there it all is. There's additional assistance. Yeah, I attacked. I gotta... Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. However, I believe I've got a Xenon here who's stuck. Yeah, he's glitched into the station. I cannot get to him. That could prove to be a problem. Because if he's still able to damage the station from the inside, that could affect my score. And also, I can't get to him, and it may end up targeting him more often than I would like, which would also be a slight problem. I have to fly away to get a different target.
Sentinel.
Alright. Take control of ship Ares. Just got that. And it's... Where am I? I am here. Now let me take control of this one. So. I have to go land. Because there's no teleport. Do I have crew? So I can have this ship come back out? I do not. So, just to switch to the other one. All there is to it.
What was that?
What was what, Recruit Donald?
Comms malfunction?
I don't see any malfunction. Let me check diagnostics. No, nothing showing up on diagnostics. Are you sure you're not seeing things? We can get you a medical checkup back at the facility.
Forget about it.
Ares. N.
All right. So, Nister, you said people have been missing that. How do they miss it when it's an actual yellow guided quest objective? How do they miss that? It's a yellow. You're guided to it.
N.
Okay. I'll take that explanation. Let's see. I think there are other things that bump it off. Oh, okay, that could happen. Either one of those, yep. Either one of those. Ah. The one inside he's glitched inside. I can't go after him. Dr. Reed, I love you, buddy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let's see, how do I want to set this up? I'll just put them all on here. First one, and then I'll do two others, just in case I want to do some crazy something. We'll do that. Alright, we'll see. Maybe there's a reason. I'm sitting here worried about selecting a hostile that's not glitched into the station. Oh, my other areas got destroyed. Okay, that's why I want them to be on separate things. Oh, I don't like them.
Explosion imminent. Danger.
I lost my other wingman. I don't actually want to take him on. He's technically friendly. There we go. That's a bad idea, right?
Turret, danger.
Seems like a bad idea.
K. Ammunition container. M. Unstable warp. M.
capital ships are not taking on that K. I'm gonna have to do something about that K. 'Cause it's not stopping.
K.
Why did flight assist get disabled there?
Nemesis. Gorgon. Scented K. Turret. Turret. Ammunition container. Turret. 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 Turret.
That's a Saf. Welcome to the stream over on YouTube.
Turret.
Let's see. First off, vertical person. I am copying everything you just put in right there. And I am reporting you to Twitch and blocking you from my channel. I do not, part of the first rules of this channel is no solicitation. And it is also things that you're offering there are not allowed. Pretty sure that's a Xenon. Yeah. But here's the thing. They had to go through the process because I have it set up where you can only chat in my stream if you have a verified email address. So whoever's doing this has gone through the process of verifying an email address so that everyone I've reported, Twitch has taken action on. And that email address is now burned for them on Twitch. There, that is done. Let's see. Where else do they have turrets? Do they have any more turrets? I think I got all the turrets. Oh, this one got repaired. Very nice. Look at the engine. Let's circle around it. We'll keep firing at it, help them with the shields on it. Not that we will do much to shields. Hit the shit. Yeah. I'm just double checking for turrets real quick, then I'll go get them. Looking good there. Alright. Got no more big guns. I'm probably losing a lot of points because of all the modules that did get destroyed. But at least overall the station is still there. What is that? I got another shield generator. Let's go get it. The turret shield generator, but I do have some more lines now.
Explosion imminent.
Oops. I'm too close to the explosion still, probably. Great work. So, let's say half the station still there. Oh. I just got an achievement. Pull that up. There they are. MD's Pride and Joy. Earn a 5-star rating on a notice. Requires a timeline expansion, of course. I did not expect to get 5 stars on that one. So let's see. Let's look at the stats here. Waves cleared. I cleared all 5 waves. The 100 point looks like 100 points each. That's good. Enemies destroyed. 15. Looks like another 5. Yep, 5 points per enemy. Xenon capital ship damage taken in percentage 100. All right. 100 point or 1 point per percent. That's awesome. Allies lost. I lost all my allies. So I didn't get any points there. Launched laser towers 4. We got 8 points. All right. Explain this one to me, Nister. So it looks like you get 2 points per laser tower launched. But the way this is, that's such a small amount there. Is there a way I could have refilled on mines, or was it a order my wingmen to deploy mines as well? You don't know. Okay. So overall, total score 683. Has some broken scores. Okay. So maybe 683 is not enough to get 5 stars, but at the moment it's broken. So I did. Someone deployed 1,400 laser towers. Picked up a tower from a wreck. Okay. Oh, I did see an ammunition crate. I when I was flying down trying to target manually because I was too close to the Xenon that was stuck inside of the station, I accidentally targeted an ammunition crate, which is probably, you pick that up to refuel your missiles. There's probably laser towers out there in the same way. Not sure if it's a linear scale for this. Okay. Well, in any case, I complete. This is my first 5-star one. I'm going to take it. Take the win. We'll go back to the Nexus. We're going to go through real quick and see if there's any changes to the rooms. See if there's any conversations to be had. And then we'll wrap it up for the day. Excuse me. Look at our first for any conversations. I think this split lady might have something more.
Greetings, split friend.
Escape plan.
Have you made any progress with your escape plans?
Split still learning about facility and missions. There must be a way.
And how are you doing?
How are you settling in? Do you feel any better?
Concern is kind, Harper. Split must discuss something. Imprisonment hard for Split. Split desires return to own time. Split thinks you also assess this situation. Split and Harper must speak on this again sometime. We not discuss this with others. Split does not trust.
Okay. I was ready to discuss it now.
Greetings!
But you're not. Okay. Oh, he's here. Let's talk to him. Oh, she.
Greetings, creature. You must be Harper Donnell. Split name is Patacint.
Well, is she new?
Hello, Pa. Welcome to the facility.
I can say that
Hello,
again.
Pa. Welcome to the facility.
Thoughts on the facility?
What do you think of the facility so far? It's a strange operation they're running here.
This strange place, strange situation, Split still considering place here.
And number 3, have you met Say? Yeah.
We have another Split here. Have you met Sayatpult?
Ah, Say to Pult. Split recruiter. Split cannot call her comrade at this time. It's Split nature to seek dominance. Say misunderstands Split circumstances and pursues such dominance.
Yes. Have you met Ted?
Say seems okay to me. A bit serious, maybe.
Perhaps Split will give her more time. But childish power games will not serve Split here.
That's all we can ask her. I'll get back
Just
to
a bit busy now. Let's chat later.
Kaori. I don't know which one Kaori is. I'm horrible with names. I really hope something's eventually is done, because that is such a long walk with nothing in there.
Hello there.
You have nothing to say to me? Okay. Have I met Kaori yet? Maybe that's why I don't know who it is. Nothing at all in there? Man. That's disappointing. That won't open. This one mine? No, this is Cray Kester. Sounds like a reasonable explanation. No, we're gonna snooze the ad again because we're wrapping things up. To interfere. That can I get into the bed? Kinda, sorta. There's nothing to be gained from it. At least not that one. Oh, is that the first time you've seen somebody try that, Nister? Please tell me that was the first time you saw that, or saw somebody try it. Dr. Reed, it wasn't you. When does the vandalism... Well, that's a first. I'm going to wake her up.
Hello, Harper. I have some admin to do. I'll get back to you later.
You have some admin to do. Is that your term for sleeping? Sorry for walking on you. I gotta check out everything. Nothing. You're sleeping, you should have your lights turned out, just so you know. Yes. Nothing in here. Man, that door is sensitive and loud. Here's my room. Do I have anything new in here? Anybody been in my room messing with stuff? I have a wedding picture there. That's interesting. Is that just like standard decor? Oh, let's give you a fake wedding picture and make it feel more at home. Or is it actually in your character backstory that you were married? Yes, I do. I bet you anything it's a developer's picture, right? One of the developers. One of you guys, it's your picture. Because that looks real. It's not? Okay. Memorial. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense too. Terran, it has the same picture. So, memorial for a friend of the team, and was never on the team, or was on the team at some point, and if I'm asking too much, if that's not supposed to be revealed, then that's fine. Oh, that sucks. I can't imagine, like, here you are, you're starting your life. starting a new life, and then just bam. No, sir, you never did answer. Have other people tried jumping and getting into the bed? Because your reaction to that makes me feel like that was the first time you saw it. Find out at least one of the artists. Okay. Pretty sure they did. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I did the first. Oh, well. Jen. Been lurking, buddy. Just finished anything for Thursday. Last week I was caught off guard, but not this week. You have a surprise. Oh, you got a surprise for us? But you do have a surprise. Okay. Okay. See you. I see you. I'll be ready for that surprise. Are you ready for my monkey wrenches? Oh, you're talking at Dr. Reed claiming the vandalism. Oh, yeah. Well, time I saw you say that, I missed the vandalism comment. There, okay, that cat's got to belong to one of you guys. News again. That's my last snooze on ads. So that cat has got to belong to one of you developers over there. No way. That's just thrown in that way. I did throw one at you that caught you off guard. But you're ready this week. Come at you. Alright. I'll come at you. I've been out shopping this whole week. I bought a bunch of new monkey wrenches. They're all set. They're ready. Gonna happen. Hey, what you doing in here? Yep, there's that same picture. Yeah. And nothing new in there. Do you have anything new in your thing that I can interact? Right. The pet ones are all team pets. Okay. It's the same memorial one. Which, I mean, not complaining at all. Team pets, but also no longer with us. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's a great way to memorialize somebody. Put them in into a game like that, and they're there forever. Sorry, but first off, you're sleeping. Turn the light out. Second, sorry about this. I'm gonna walk all over you while I try to see if there's anything I can interact with. What happened to him? Oh, he phased out while I was on top of him. Did I open his doors? Nothing. Okay. That's number 4. 5 is still locked. 6 is locked. 7 is locked. Yeah, those are not interactable. 8 is still locked. And 9 is still locked. Alright, well that's it.
So you think Split has purpose here?
There can be no greater purpose. We are correcting mistakes across the galaxy.
Guardians of Destiny, you say?
Indeed, Split friend.
But Split longs to return home. Split trapped here.
The creators have their reasons, Ma. If we perform the task to the best of our ability, perhaps they will reward us. Perhaps they will send you home someday.
You give Split much to think on, friend Tamangtol. You have much wisdom.
I guess that is it then. After overhearing another conversation, I'm gonna go start wrapping it up here. Let's do the ring jump one more time, right? twice in a row without any mistakes. If there's anything else over here. Nope. Nothing. Anything new at the store? Nope. Okay, that's it. All right. Well, thank you all for joining tonight. Let me do one thing here. I need to give a shout out to Jim there. Because Thursday night, let me get the name correct here. There we go. Thursday night, you can join me on my stream or Jim over on his stream. Jim is GMing Vecna, Eve of Destruction, a D&D campaign. It is technically session 2, second streamed one, but we called the original session 0, so this is session 1. So we'll be there on Thursday. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, no. Starts at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. for me. So join us for that. Saturday, we may or may not have a stream on Saturday for Fallout because of 4th of July. May or may not interfere with that on my players' availability. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Thursday, join us for that. Potential Saturday, and then we'll be back here with X4 next Monday. So until then, you all have a good night. Reed, have a good night. Mister, have a good night. Jim, you have a good night if you're still there. Retro, no, KC, you're still with us. KC, you have a good night. And yes, everybody, fine shiny. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.